Hi, so this is our first positive psychology key principle, and it is abundance. And what this means is that we have the ability to impact and be self-efficacious and create the positive things that we want to create in our life, that we have the inner resources to do those things, that there are things that we can put in place that will move us forward. And we can also influence organizations to broaden them out so that they help people not only identify those inner resources, but utilize them to affect positive change in not only their viewpoint, but also in the lives of others and themselves. Positive psychology is a powerful, powerful thing. And we're going to go through these 5 key principles. So hang on, there's another one coming. Hey, Positive Psychology 2, and this is virtues and strengths. Now, positive psychology puts it in the lens that we all have strengths, that we can develop our strengths. And the best way is to focus on our strengths, not overly focus on our weaknesses, because then all we really end up with is stronger weaknesses. That's not what we want. We want to build our strengths, because stronger strengths help us manage those situations that come up, that are challenging, that feel like they're pulling us back. Now, positive psychology says that we can manage those things by believing in our virtues, our own sense of good aspects of ourselves, and utilizing our strengths to go forward and deal with those challenges because we are able to do it. And it's recognizing those things. And hope you're enjoying the positive psychology, because there's more to come. Positive deviance. Now, this sounds really interesting, may have intrigued you. From positive psychology, what it says is that even though human beings are driven to look at the negative and respond to more instances that are negative, positive deviance tells us to deviate from that tendency to go towards the negative. And instead, we're going to turn it positive. We're going to find those positive aspects that can help us move forward. We're going to use a positive lens to see situations, to see ourselves, and to see others. And this positive deviance really can challenge that tendency to overly focus on the negative. Because when we overly focus on the negative, we get lost in it. And when we get lost in it, we feel like there's no way out. Positive deviance is absolutely a way out. Challenge that negativity, that tendency to go towards the negative, and use positive deviance. Positive psychology and flourishing versus languishing. Flourishing is that we approach situations in order to help it grow and develop, and using our energy to help situations grow and adapt in a positive way. When we don't have the energy or the ability and it doesn't flourish, then we languish. Languish is the lack of ability or energy or aspects in our environment that helps it grow. Languishing means that it stays present, it stays dormant. And this can be in a lot of different situations. It can be in relationships. If you have relationships that are languishing and not flourishing, that means that those aspects that help your relationships flourish and grow perhaps are missing, or they haven't been focused on in order to help them develop and encourage your relationship so it flourishes. Hang on, there's another one. Here's our last one, happiness and well-being. Positive psychology says that happiness is composed of 2 aspects of well-being, just satisfaction and fulfillment. And in order to get those things, what we have to do is not only do we have to nurture ourselves, but also nurture a perspective of how we can grow and develop. What can we do that helps fulfill ourselves, fulfill our lives, and achieve our goals? And pulling all of this together is so critical. Positive psychology says that if we use a positive outlook and we enhance our sense of well-being and build and work towards a sense of satisfaction, we are at a higher likelihood to achieve it. There's a ton of research to support this. It's a lot in how we see the world creates the world in which we live in, which means ourselves. Perspective dictates how we act and perceive ourselves and our life. So I hope these positive psychology videos were helpful. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.